Hello everyone, this is Zara and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a very simple dashboard in Power BI. It is interactive. We can select and filter the data we have information based on the category, based on the months, weekday, the day of the month, the total products, the quantity, the cell type, payment mode, and many information. For example, here we also have a drop down that we can select the sales type based on these checkboxes. This video is actually based on a tutorial, online tutorial. If you haven't watched it, it's okay, but the data set is the same. The plots are different. I try to create new plots and in order to interpret data. Okay, but before starting the video, let's talk about our data set. The data set is basically includes two sheets, and each sheet includes a table. So if I click on this cell and click on table design, we can see the table name. And we want to import these two tables only because tables are structured and clean. Okay, now let's create a blank Power BI report and import our data set. Okay, we see different icons. The first two are the tables that we want to import. The second two, these two, are the sheets. So we only want to import the tables. Okay, inside our table we have some information about products, the product name, the category, the unit of measure, buying price and selling price, as well as information about the quantity, cell type, payment mode, and discount. First, we can maybe clean data and see what we can do with it. The date, we can extract the year. So here we click on add column, date, and let's create on year. Then we can also have the months. So this one is like the index of the months. We want to know the month's name as well, name of months. Then, so here is name of months. Okay, we want to know the quarter of year. Okay, so this one, the first quarter, and then there should be like the second quarter. Then we want to know the week, maybe day of week, yeah. So this one is like the number. We want to know the name as well, name of day, yeah. So this gives us the name, and we want to know the day as well, the day of months. So this one gives us the day. I think that's enough for now. We can show the first three characters. Let's go to transform and then extract first characters, first three characters. Okay, for the months as well, extract the first three characters. Okay, for the quarter I want to add a Q text. Can we I want to add prefix. Yes, I want to add a Q before the quarter. Yes, so Q1, Q2, Yes. I think that's enough. Yeah. Now we want to merge these two tables into one table. So I click on home, home tab, click on merge queries and select master data. As you see, there are common columns. So this one, product ID, and this one. So we select the column which is common in both tables and hit OK. Now when we merge these two tables, we see an icon. Click on it, and because we already have product ID, uncheck it and click OK. So we have product, the category, UOM, price, and selling price. Okay, now I think everything is complete, and click on close and apply. Okay, now we imported our data. Let's start by importing our background as well. You can download the background or data set. I will put the link in the comments or description. So click on browse and let's click on our background. Okay, the transparency is 100. Let's set it to 0. As you can see, this is our background, and this is the information that we want to show in our dashboard. But I'll put the transparency to, for now, let's put it on 20 to see the text. And yeah, I'll show you how it goes. So first we need to know the total sales. To create a total sales, we need to create a new column. Let's go to our table view and make sure you are in input data, new column. I want to create two columns, total buying value, which is equal to buying price multiplied by quantity, and hit enter. So it adds a new column, which is total buying price multiplied by the quantity, 6. 6 multiplied by 5 is equal to 30. Now let's add another column. If I click here, new column, I call it total selling value, which is equal to, open the parentheses, selling price multiplied by quantity, yes, 10. We multiply by 100 because we are going to include the discount value as well. So this is the formula. Once you write it, hit enter. Okay, so this is the total selling value. We want to add a new column. Let's call it profit, which is equal to buying total sale minus total buying value. So this is going to be our profit. Okay. There is one more measure that we want to add. So these are the columns. We want to add profit percent as well. But profit percent, because it's only a one value, we use measure. So new measure, profit percent is equal to the sum of profit that we already created divided by the sum of total buying value. Okay, so it will be the sum of total profit, sum of this whole column divided by the sum of this column. Okay, and the result is only one, like, value, one person, like, yeah, a number. Okay, now let's add this information here, total sales. Okay, we click on our canvas, total selling value, and then here let's select card, and that's it. This is our total selling value, but let's make it smaller. I don't want to see the label, and here let's make it like 28. Yeah, smaller, that fits here. And let's remove the background as well. If we go to effects, background, set it to off, and the background is gone. Okay, let's do the same for total profit, which is this one, and then click on card, did here. If I click on this one, the total sales, format painter, and yeah, paste it here. Now this one looks much better. Then we have profit percent, again, profit percent, card. Okay, this one shows in decimal. I don't want to show it in decimal, so I click on profit percent, and here let's click on percent. Yeah, now it shows like this. Again, let's go back here. I click on format painter, and that's it. Units sold is basically the number of, like, units, so it's the quantity. In order to import the quantity, let me just drag it. Okay, the quantity is here, the total number of the units that was sold. Let's format painter and paste it here. Average selling price is basically the average cost of each unit. I create a new measure, right? A new measure, and I call it average AVG price unit is equal to sum of the total selling value divided by sum of the quantity. Okay, close the parentheses and hit enter. Okay, now I want to show it in my dashboard. Just click on it, click on card, and come over here, click on this one, format painter, and paste it here. Okay, so this part is done. Yes, now let's continue with top product. Yeah, yes, let's do the top product. In order to get the top product, let me see what's happening in the main. We want to get the name of the product, the value of the sales, the sale value of that product, and the UOM, which is the measure. Okay. So we want to get the product, the top product, okay, based on the cell. So here is our product. We click on top N and set the top one, and we want it to be based on the selling value, and hit enter. Change it to card. It gives us the product name. Okay, let's do the same thing. Format painter, format, and put it here. Okay. We can change the color to white. I think it would be better. Yes. So before continuing, let's save it somewhere. Hit Ctrl S and save as. You can save it in any location and call sales dashboard exercise. Save. Okay. Now we want to show this the selling value, how much was the selling value of this product. Okay, in order to do that, we go to we want to add a new card. We want to know the selling value of the product. Let's drag it here, and top one, select top one based on the selling value. Apply filter, which is equal to 22,000. We can, we can set the decimal value to 0, so it's better. Let's copy the format and paste it here. Okay, set the decimal value to 0. Okay, and put it here. Okay, now let's add sales by category. Okay, we have our sales and we have our category, and we want to change it to donut chart, and let's put it here. Let's remove the title. And the detail label, I want it to include the category and percent. Yes. And I don't want to show the legend anymore. Let's remove the background. And for the visual, the values, I think they are not readable. If I change it to white, it will be much better. Yes. Now. Okay. Don't forget to save all this information. Hit Ctrl S. Now we want to show 12-month sales by category vs profit. We have the sales and we have the category. First, let's select. I want to use this bar chart, okay? Or maybe this. Let's go with this one. We want to know the month's name. Then we want to know the selling value for that month. and selling value for each category. Okay, it gives us this bar chart. I'll change it, yes, to this one, and we get the selling value for each month. I want to show the profit as well. Let's see. Yeah, it will show it in a line chart, line graph. If you look at here, the line y-axis is our profit. Okay, I think that's good, but the months is not in order. In order to make it, in order to sort it, we need to go to table view and go to month's name. Where is it? Month's name, and click on sort column by months. Where is it? We want to sort it based on months, right? Okay, sort by months. So it will sort it by this month's column. Okay, and here I click on sort axis and I sort it by month's name. It is in reverse. I click again, sort axis, ascending. Now January, February, that is correct. Let's do the same thing here. Remove the title, remove the background, and change the color of y-axis and x-axis to white. I don't want to even show the title in y and x-axis. So in y-axis, the values are okay, the title are off. Okay, that looks much better. Let's close this one, close this one. The legend as well, let's change the color of the text to white and drag it down a little bit. I think that's fine. Let's click on Ctrl S. One thing yet you have to notice, because we have a lines and we are showing the profit by this line, it has its own y-axis. So if we come over here, we see secondary y-axis. For this one also, we can add values and change the color to white. So here, this information is corresponding to this line chart. Okay, let's click on Ctrl S. Product count by category. Let's see what does it mean. So we want to see in each category we have how many categories? 5 categories. How many products are there? Okay. In order to do that, we click on the canvas, make sure nothing is selected. Then we go to each category, and we go to product. Okay, so we have a product and category. For the product, let's select count distinct. Okay, so it shows us we want to show it donut chart. Yes, like this. So it shows the count of products in each category. Let's copy the format of this one and paste it here. Okay, now we want to show sales by weekdays. Sales, we select the sales and we select the week. Okay, let's see which column corresponds to weekday. Day name. Okay, day name. Day name. Okay, that's it. We remove the background. We remove the title. Let's set the y-axis and x-axis. We remove the title of y-axis and x-axis and set the color to white. White. Yes. We can make it better by adding data labels. I'll add data labels. Okay. Position should be outside. I want it to be outside, and I want it to have a background with white background. Let's see. If I set the transparency to 0, yeah, we can see it clearly. So here it shows the cells, the amount of the cells. Okay. Let's see what else do I need to show here. Yeah, that's the same thing. So this one is not sorted based on weekdays, Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Friday. Let's sort this one as well. You already, I think, know this one. Let's go to day of week. We have day of week and the day name. Let's click on day name. Sort column by day of week. Okay. Now go back to report view and sort axis by day name. Sort axis ascending. Now it starts with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. We can start the week by Monday, but I think there is a coding involved. For now, let's stick with this one. We have quantity sold vs profit. This one is a little bit, I just wanted to show you different plots. So maybe it doesn't make sense, but let's create a graph. Quantity sold vs profit. So we want to see if the number of products that was sold correlates with the selling value. Okay. I click on count. I want to see the quantity sold also for top 10 products. Okay, I want to show top 10. We need to see the top 10 products product as well. Okay, so it shows the number of the products the quantity of each product, and this what is it, the profit. Okay, so the line one is the selling value. I don't want to show the selling value, sorry, we want to show the profit. Yeah, but I want to show only the top 10. Okay, in order to show the top 10, I go over here, select the top N, the top 10 based on selling value. Okay, so it will be like this. So even though, for example, product number 42 has the most profit, has the most selling quantity, but the profit is not as much the product number 19. Now instead of profit, if I choose the selling value, okay, so y-axis would be the selling value. It will be like this. And even if I change quantity and selling value, yeah, let's make the yeah, it shows product 41, which is here as well, the top product, and this one is basically the selling value. So it shows the selling value of each product, only the top 10. But if you notice, if I drag this graph, this plot, these titles or labels does not show up completely. So in order to show them, we go to x-axis, because it's in the x, and set the maximum height to 50. So it will be fixed. Let's remove the title. Let's remove the title of x-axis and y-axis. Let's remove the background and change the colors. The legend, text, set it to white. X-axis, color, set it to white. Y-axis, values, color, white. So this one is this graph, but you can just play around. For example, if you want to show the quantity as the bar chart, not the line one, so you can drag it at the top and put the selling value at the bottom. Okay, so it would be a little bit different. So it's sorted by the selling and the quantity, if you see. So the most quantity belongs to product number 42. However, it doesn't have the most selling value. The most selling value belongs to product 41. Okay, so you can play around with this information. If I put the legend in the right side, it looks top right, it would look better. Yes. Hit Control S. Sales means profit by day. Okay. Sell, selling value. Okay. Profit by day. So we know the day. Let's see the day column. What is it? Day of week. We have months. We have day. So this is the day. Okay. let's go over here. I want my chart to be area chart, yeah, and the day is going to be in our x-axis. And here is our chart. So it shows the selling value by day of the months. Drag it. Okay. We can show all the day all the days, like instead of going 0, 5, 10, 15, I want to show everything, all the days. I go to x-axis, type categorical, and then it's sorted. I don't want to sort it, I want to show based on day. It is reverse. Let's click on sort ascending. Okay, so it's 0, it's 1 to up to 31st. Let's do the same thing. If I just quickly remove the background, remove the title, and change the color of y and x axis. Don't want to show the title of axis. Let's just change the color to white and do the same thing for x. Change the color to white. Okay. You can make it better, for example, by adding the markers. It would be, it's like we can see where the value is, and there's 2/3 as well. We can add, for example, the profit as well. If you want it, we can show the profit, but change this one to a stacked area chart. So for example, these two values are stacked on each other. Okay, now let's save it. Let's show the legend on the right side, top right. Change the text to white, and even we can change it instead of showing sum of profit, just let's change it to profit. Or here as well, right click, rename, then delete, and that's it. Now it is better. Now let's do the cell type. For the cell type, I want to see the cells for each cell type and select donut chart and go over here, click on this one, just copy the format, paste it here, and that's it. You can drag it down a little bit. Just click on these 3 dots and maybe drag. No? Yes, okay. Let's do the same thing for payment mode. I just copy this one and Ctrl C, Ctrl V, paste it here. Change the cell type to payment mode. Okay, now it's online or cash. So in this case, I think it's like we are halfway down. For example, let's click on Saturday and it filters all the information. Let's go to top category. We already did the top product. For the top category, it's going to be a card. Okay, click on card, and then we want to know the total selling value for the category. Let's drag this one, and then we want to know the top one based on selling value. Drag here. Okay, apply. This one, it shows the amount. I just copy the format and paste it here. Okay, now include the category name as well. For the category, I just click on card, select the category, go over here, select the category by selling, top one, selling value. So this one is going to reach category number 4. Just copy the format and paste it here. Here we go. Category 4. This one is also done. We are going to add few filters over here at the top. We want to show the year. Here is here, and we select it. We go over here, general properties, visual. We have to select field and slicer because we want to be like a filter. And here for the slicer we select title. Okay, so it shows the years. I don't want to see the background, and I don't want to see the slicer header. That's it. Let's save it. Now let's do the quarter. It's very similar. Click on quarter, then click on a slicer. For this one, I want it to be a drop down. So we don't want to show the icon. What is it? The slicer header off. And we want to make sure the background is gone. Okay, we don't want to show the background. No, we want to show the background. Yeah, we don't want to show the background. We want to change the values, the color, or maybe I don't change the color of the values, I change the background color. And let's select the color. Let's go with seven, A, C, 8, E, 7. So I choose this color, which is similar to my to this title. You can choose another colors. Okay, so when we click on drop down, we can see the options. Now let's do the cell type. Let's add it. I just copy and paste it. So instead of choosing quarter, I'm going to select a cell type. And the cell type, it shows the information. Just make it, give it more space. Okay, I think that is fine. And just copy and paste. Do the same thing for payment mode. Select and select payment. And it shows the information. If you notice, everything is connected. So I click on the year and it changes the information. I select the cell type and it changes all the information, but I don't want to change the cell type because I already know that I choose which cell type. Okay, in order to make sure this cell type is not connected to this donut chart, I go to format, edit interactions. So make sure this one is selected. I click on this icon here and that's it. Now if I go over here, select online, this cell type won't change. Now let's do the same thing for payment mode. I click on payment mode. So the payment mode is selected. Then I go to edit interactions and click on this icon. And that's it. The payment mode is also not connected to this. You can download the file. We can make it better if you want it, like you can change the colors to, for example, dark gray instead of the black. Let's make it dark gray. And then now that everything is done, let's change the background and make it canvas background and make it full. Let's exclude the transparency, set it to 0, and this is going to be our final chart. But there is, for example, this blue and this line graph is not really, like, I think it's not suitable. We can change the colors of our charts. Let's change it a little bit. So the first color is, just move it around. Okay. The first color is like this blue. The second color, I don't want to be a dark blue. I want it to be orange. I change it to orange. Okay. And I change this one to the other blue that I already told you. 7AC 8E7. Okay, like lighter blue. So I think now it's maybe like more distinguishable, much more like better, maybe in my opinion. You can also include other colors like green or any other colors that you feel like suitable for your design. Thank you for watching, and please let me know if you like this. Thank you so much.